Hey drummers, Garey Williams is back with another reaction and analysis video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the great Steve Jordan, Mr. Groove Meister. This is a solo he did, kind of more of a groove-oriented solo. I just checked out a few minutes. Here we go. So, bada bop, 2 up, 1 down, right left kick. Look at the huge hi-hats. These are 16-inch crash cymbals. The Peisty traditional series. Big, lush, low. Nice. Right, left, left. Yep. That left hand traditional way back. Peter Erskine, Steve Gadd guys would play that way just to get more weight forward on the stick to get a bigger backbeat. Nice. Right hand, thumb up. Love the space. Yes! Nice. Kind of New Orleans swampy, double time sort of. Nice phrasing. Nice. Big old traditional ride. Rivets. Could be a big crash. Three, two, three, four. Oh! Okay, so I just have to pause. There's a really strong groove. Sometimes when I pause the videos, I come back and I have to go, where was the one? So I'm trying to make sure I don't do that as much this time. So in this one, it's cool. Kind of a paradiddle diddle with an extra triplet in there. It's kind of a 9-note pattern. More than that. I can play it somewhat when I hear it, but it's a cool little phrasing. So very kind of a cool polyrhythmic kind of thing that he's doing over the top of this, but mostly such a cool, fat groove. Let's carry on here. Right, left kick. Oh! Nice. Dynamics. Look at the shadow on the guy's white shirt. That's cool. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. shots. Oh, that was so cool. Just the way he stopped like that abruptly. It was like, wow, you really didn't expect that to happen. It was just very cool how that happened. So I first came into contact with Steve Jordan many, many years ago because he was in the world's most dangerous band, Late Night David Letterman. So a lot of us drummers back in the day would try to stay up and watch him because he just awesome feel, awesome groove. And then from there, he went on to play with the Blues Brothers. And there's a really cool album. I don't know the name of the album, but he was drumming on that. And just the feel, the pocket, the groove factor is just so huge with this guy. He's been like the steady drummer for John Mayer for many, many years. And I've really followed a lot of his playing. I love the way he switches between different cymbals. If you listen to some of the tracks, he'll use two different sets of hi-hats and a high-pitch and low-pitch snare. So he'll play some parts on the high-pitch hi-hat and the high snare. And then when it gets thick, he goes to the big, fat 16 hats that he's notable for. In fact, Peisty was issuing for one time the 16-inch Steve Jordan hats at some request of some people, but pretty much as two of the traditional crashes. And I'm not sure there was much difference. Like traditional hi-hats have a heavier bottom cymbal than a top. And so they might have mated the cymbals in a similar fashion where they try to get a little heavier 16 crash, same series with a little lighter, because no two cymbals are exactly alike, of course. So anyways, very cool how he would do that thicker hat and thicker snare. And here he had that kind of 6.5, 14 with wooden hoops. And he gets just great crack because he cranks that snare drum up. And I'm sure he gets a pretty thick sound. He's also known for switching between different kind of snare drums, as I just mentioned. But just love the guy's feel and going from regular feel to double time feel to almost like an extra double time feel with the hi-hats playing that kind of cool thing at the end there before he just bap on the snare and it was done. So the guy is just really the groove guy, and you don't hear him shred a lot. He's not the kind of soloist of a lot of certainly contemporary players, because he's kind of reminds me of sort of a Rick Marotta and some of these guys where they would just be these really solid groove guys, and you didn't really they didn't do solos. You didn't really see them like in the traditional sense where you think of an epic kind of drum solo with a display of lots of virtuoso chops. He did have some nice stuff. That was like a double paradiddle. Paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle. And then we'd add an extra one of this. So it was almost like a paradiddle diddle at times, but some really cool stuff. And you would do it more in triplets. Creating that kind of polyrhythmic, kind of a 2 against 3 thing going on there. So really nice stuff. Just love the guy's playing. He just has this awesome pocket, obviously just a utilitarian, very functional musical kit. You know, when I listen to this guy play, it's almost like you could hear him playing a song. It's like he composed the different groove sequences and the dynamics like he's playing an actual piece of music. I mean, I sensed that. All the phrasing was there, even though he would have some space, he would play over the bar line, he would shift between almost regular and double time, kind of giving a New Orleans swampy display snare, Clyde Stubblefield vibe at times. So very cool stuff. Anyways, the great Steve Jordan, he's always fun to listen to because you can't help but want to move to this guy's drumming. It's just all about groove there. So hope you like this. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends. If you want some drum lessons, I've got lots of information in the text box below, some cool classes, and I'll be back for another reaction and analysis video. So until then, take care and have a great day. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.